Stephen Moore joins us now. Stephen, the producer price index comes out tomorrow. Will it show 9% inflation? I'm hearing talk of 10 or even 11%. What do you say?
Well, when you have these energy prices as high as they are now, Stuart, that obviously ricochets throughout the economy and throughout the production process. So you could easily see somewhere between 8 and 10% with producer prices. And what really worries me as we move forward, because you just a few minutes ago on this show asked Susan Lee about this issue of demand destruction. And I think you're going to start to see that in the weeks and months ahead, as these price increases are so outpacing people's pay that they just don't have the money to pay for the cost of rising rents, rising travel costs, rising gasoline, food prices. It's throughout the economy, and people are falling so far behind in terms of their incomes that you are going to see demand destruction. And that suggests that, unfortunately, it now looks like a recession is right around the corner.
Would you comment on what I'm calling the crypto crash? Today, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the big coins, they're all down very, very significantly. I'm calling it a crypto crash. Does that have implications for the overall economy? Because it's a lot of wealth destruction.
You better believe it. And by the way, the total wealth destruction right now over the last 3 to 4 months because of the decline in the stock market is somewhere in the neighborhood of $8 to $10 trillion. So I don't understand how Joe Biden keeps saying people's savings are up. No, when you have a liquidation in the stock market, American savings and their 401k plans go down. They don't go up. Now, on the cryptos, I think what's going on there, Stuart, and I'm not an expert on cryptos, but I think you're just seeing a panic among investors. And so there's a flight to safety. And a lot of investors are losing confidence that cryptocurrencies are the place to go to if you want to shelter your money.
Well, what's the impact on the overall economy of a crypto crash?
It reverberates throughout the economy. I think you could see, look, there's been so much money that's poured into the crypto market. You just had Susan Lee talking about, a lot of companies own cryptocurrencies, not just individuals.
Yeah.
That reduces their balance sheets. Look, it's a precarious situation. If I sound frustrated, I am, because so many of these policies, I'm testifying tomorrow before the House Budget Committee. You're not going to believe this, Stuart. The Democrats are having a hearing tomorrow on the success of the Biden economic program. I'm not kidding.
I take it you'll be speaking against that.
Against that, absolutely. I mean, come on, what's going right in the economy right now? You got high inflation, high gas prices. You got, all of these problems in the economy, and they're going to take a victory lap. Well,
Stephen, you've got 30 seconds. I'm calling this a financial crisis. Are you with me?
It's turning into one. And, if Biden would simply say, look, we're going to stop the war on American energy. We're going to if he would call for an across-the-board cut in government spending and regulations, then I think you'd see confidence reemerge. But right now, what Biden is doing is feeding the fear, Stuart, because he's doubling down on his failed policies.
All right, Stephen Moore, we'll be watching your testimony tomorrow before Congress. Love to hear that. Okay. Stephen, thank you very much indeed.